Hi, 안녕하세요. This is Stefano, and welcome to Busan Dialect lesson number 9. In this lesson, I'll talk about the ending mun and mun and So starting out in Korean, I always understood the myeon ending as the if ending, as in 이 레슨들을 보면 부산 말 배울 겁니다. If you watch these lessons, you will learn Busan dialect. In Busan, the myeon ending is typically pronounced mun or depending on the context. And so that yaw vowel is changed to the sound, or sometimes something in between a and a sound. One of the most common places that this change occurs is in the word 그러면, meaning then, which Busanians will pronounce 그러면 or 그러면. And in this pronunciation, hopefully you can hear it in my pronunciation, there are two key points from Busan dialect that pop out, and that's the change. These are both illustrated in lessons 2 and 3, by the way, so you can go back and look at those. And it's the change from a to a, so 그러면 comes 그러면, 그러면, and then that change from the diphthong vowel yaw in 면 to the simpler vowel. So let's take a look at some examples. Here's the first one.
먹어보면 맛있다. 먹어보면 맛있다.
먹어보면 맛있다, which in Seoul would sound like 먹어보면 맛있어. 먹어보면 맛있어. If you try a bite, it's delicious. 먹어보면 맛있어. Let's take a look at a second example.
그러면 뭐라 하겠노? 그러면 뭐라 하겠노?
그러면 뭐라 하겠노? 그러면 뭐라 하겠노? Which in Seoul might sound like 그러면 뭐라고 하겠냐? 그러면 뭐라고 하겠냐? Which means then what should I say? Then what should I say? 그러면 뭐라고 하겠냐? 그러면 뭐라 하겠노? So you can see there's a joining of those two words at the end of the question. So 뭐라고 하겠다, 뭐라 하겠노? Here's another example.
부산에서 사면 되겠다. 부산에서 사면 되겠다.
부산에서 사면 되겠다, which in Seoul may sound like 부산에서 사면 되겠어. 부산에서 사면 되겠어. So you can hear that change in 사면, from 사면 to 사면, and also 되겠다. If you go back to lesson 4, where I talk about the da ending and how Busanians like to use the plain form instead of this 반말 form, 되겠어. Let's look at another example.
돈 없으면 어느 하루나 마찬가지다. 돈 없으면 어느 하루나 마찬가지다.
돈 없으면 어느 나라나 마찬가지다. 돈 없으면 어느 나라나 마찬가지다. Which means it's the same in every country if you don't have money. Which in Seoul might sound like 돈 없으면 어느 나라나 마찬가지야. 돈 없으면 어느 나라나 마찬가지야. It's the same in every country if you don't have money. And as I've mentioned multiple times throughout these Busan dialect lessons, Busan dialect is about fluidity and ease of speaking. So you may hear the ending instead of mun or myeon, which means the same thing, but Busanians will subconsciously choose which one to use, mun or depending on the context. And the mun ending is typically used when the next word begins with a consonant, as in 여기 있으면 된다. You can stay here. 여기 있으면 된다, which in Seoul might sound like 여기 있으면 돼. 여기 있으면 돼. 여기 있으면 돼. Busan, 여기 있으면 된다. 여기 있으면 된다. If you tried to use the ending in this example, as in 여기 있으면 돼, 여기 있으면 돼, you can hear how that abrupt transition from the miyam to the tigut sound is awkward. And so now let's look at the opposite example from the one I just gave. 여기 있으면 안 된다. In Busan, 여기 있으면 안 된다. 여기 있으면 안 된다. Which means you cannot stay here. You cannot stay here. 여기 있으면 안 된다. Or in Seoul, 여기 있으면 안 돼. 여기 있으면 안 돼. And you can see in the negative version of the sentence, it's natural for the miyam consonant to transition to the a vowel in 안 된다. So it's no problem to abbreviate 있으면 to 있음. And this is a subtle point, but it's important for distinguishing. Sometimes I got confused between this usage and this usage of the ending and its other usage for nominalizing verbs. So for example, the verb 믿다, which means to believe, if you change it to 믿음, it nominalizes the verb, so it becomes belief, 믿음. So let's take a look at a couple of examples using this abbreviation ending.
던지면 안 돼. 던지면 안 돼.
던지면 안 돼, which in Seoul might sound like 던지면 안 돼. 던지면 안 돼. Don't throw it. Don't throw that. Something you say to your toddler. Don't throw that. And let's look at one final example, which is a little longer sentence, a little more complicated.
오후 2시 도착인데 나옴 한 3시쯤 되겠구만. 오후 2시 도착인데 나옴 한 3시쯤 되겠구만.
오후 2시 도착인데 나옴 한 3시쯤 되겠구만. 오후 2시 도착인데 나옴 한 3시쯤 되겠구만. Which in Seoul might sound like 오후 2시 도착인데 나오면 한 3시쯤 되겠구나. So the main difference there is in the final word, 되겠구나. But you also see 나오면 becomes 나옴. 나오면, which means if we come out or when we come out, by the time we come out. 나오면, or 나옴 in Busan. 나옴 한 3시쯤, it'll be about 3 when we come out. 나옴 한 3시쯤 되겠구만. And this 구만 ending is another unique ending to Busan that you'll hear often. So 되겠구만 means 되겠구나, 되겠구나, 되겠구만. And in Busan it's said more like a statement, which is common. So 되겠구만, 되겠구만, instead of 되겠구나. In Seoul it's like, you're coming to the realization. But in Busan it's like it's a known fact. 되겠구만, 되겠구만. So that's it for this lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.